On Friday, the day after Trump ordered the attack of the Syrian airfield, I saw a post by Colonel Rob Maness criticizing Trump's decision. Retired Colonel has been a very staunch supporter of candidate, President-elect, and President Trump. Colonel Rob Maness is a full colonel in the United States Air Force. He retired in 2011 and spoke to me about his social media posts yesterday as he was in his car. We engaged in this Facebook, Twitter, YouTube online interview.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I do question it. I questioned it when President Obama wanted to do the same attack in 2013 for the same reasons. And in that case, the Congress rose up and told him they weren't going to approve it. And in this case, the president went ahead and did the strike without going to Congress first on a sovereign country that he has not been authorized to conduct combat operations against that country.
So what should he have done?
To conduct the strike that he wanted? Well, first of all, I think we need to show the intelligence to Congress and follow the Constitution of the United States. And a lot of folks, the reason I made one of the posts this morning was because a lot of folks were pushing back on me and saying that under the War Powers Act of 1973, he was correct. But that's not true either. And the War Powers Act specifies three different situations that drive you into that act, and none of those are covered by this so-called national interest that was created for this strike about the use of or the violation of the chemical weapons treaty, and that being a vital national interest of the United States. So, in my opinion, the War Powers Act didn't cover it, and the president was required by our law to come to the Congress and have the Congress vote on whether we should be getting involved in a country that's embroiled in a civil war that has multiple factions fighting each other, including the government. That the intelligence on the ground that's available to him to make decisions is questionable at best,
Really?
regardless of the technical intelligence that he was presented. He was presented some good technical intelligence. I'm not questioning it, but I'm questioning what intelligence on the ground he was given to show, in fact, that the chemicals came off of that aircraft.
Okay. So you have real questions as to whether or not the information that he received and where he acted upon that information, whether or not it was in fact the Syrians. Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah. I mean, the information they showed on the television was that they showed the aircraft and its takeoff position, its flight path, where it hit its target, and that's all quite believable based on our technological capabilities that I'm aware of, having been in a senior command position in the intelligence business. But my question is, how do we know that the aircraft was carrying chemical weapons and that the chemicals at this place of the target actually came off the aircraft? Because we've seen before that, you can strike a target, and if it's a facility that happens to have that chemical there, it could be dispersed also. So our intelligence on the ground in Syria is questionable, and the president even admits that because of his policy about admitting refugees from countries like Syria, where we have very little intelligence to vet those refugees. And it's the same concern, and logically, you would think that we would want to know the answer to that question, and I just don't know, and they haven't said it, that they had the answer to that question. So from a technical and intelligence perspective, I'm not sure he had the best information available to make the decision.